Once the Vallejo belt workout, I'm going to show you how to take twig legs and turn them into tree trunks. So if you're ready for some intensity, let's get to it. A lot of people begin their leg workout with quadriceps, but I believe that weaker body parts should be trained first. So I begin with my calves in standing calf raises. Strict form is the key to this movement. Stretching the muscle fully at the bottom of the rep and slowly raising it all the way up to the top. I also alternate my foot position in and out on every other set. The toes in stance hit the outer head of the calf, while pointing the toes out hit the inner head of the muscle. 4 sets of 10 and my calves are pumping. My next exercise, the seated calf raise, is a favorite of mine because I can control the movement and really isolate the muscle. I perform 10 non-stop reps for 4 sets, again alternating my toes in and out. I really shoot for that burning sensation in my calves because it lets me know that I'm hitting the muscle hard. After completing each set, be sure to stretch your calves out so that the blood can circulate better. After a great start like that, I'm ready to fire right into my quad workout. But first, I warm up the muscle with leg extensions. No one can afford to start training heavy without first stretching out and warming up the body part properly. After 4 light sets of 10 reps, I have the blood pumping in my thighs and I'm ready to hit heavy squats. The squat is not only the main mass builder for the upper leg, but is also my favorite leg exercise because I love the feeling of power and control while I go heavy. I begin with the stance slightly inside of shoulder width, which allows me to isolate the quadriceps more than the glutes. Notice how I squat down to pass parallel for a full extension at the bottom of each movement. Then I come up slow and balanced without locking my knees at the top, which takes the weight off the muscle and puts it on the knee joints. 5 heavy sets of 10 really gets my quads burning. Next I move straight into front squats, which really hit the front of the quads and especially pinpoints the outer teardrop of the thigh. I use a much closer stance with my heels about 5 inches apart. This allows me to really restrict the movement because form is so crucial to the exercise. I concentrate on balancing the bar on my shoulders while descending until my butt hits my heels. Then I power the weight straight up to the top of the rep. After 4 strong sets of 10, I'm ready to completely fry my thighs with a final burnout exercise. I finish my quad workout just like I started it, with leg extensions. Only now, I superset them while dropping weight. This really burns the muscle fiber, and I turn the intensity up by doing the last superset 1 leg at a time. Now that's what I call isolation. Leg extensions are great for shaping and cutting up the quadriceps, and after 3 supersets of 30 reps, my legs are super pumped. The quad may be the main muscle group of the legs, but the hamstrings balance your legs and give them that appearance of thickness. I begin with stiff-legged deadlifts off the end of a bench, which allows me to get a deeper stretch in my hams and glutes. Then, with my knees locked out, I bring the weight up about 3/4 of the way using hamstrings only, and not my lower back. I focus on squeezing my glutes at the top of the movement and try to complete 4 sets of 10 reps. My second hamstring exercise is the lying cable curl. And the main thing I concentrate on in this movement is my foot positioning. I point my toes and point them toward me on the upward motion, which balls my hamstring up like a bicep. Then, I point my toes away from me on the downward motion, which gives me a complete stretch from knees to glute. After 4 sets of 10 reps, I'm ready for my final hamstring exercise. The dumbbell hamstring curl is a unique movement, a lot like flying cable curls, except that it utilizes a dumbbell. Because of this, the motion demands complete control of the weight, all the way to the top of the movement and all the way down. You cannot cheat on this maneuver, because if you do, you'll end up hurting yourself. This really hits the upper hamstring and glute area and is a great finishing exercise. Well, that's it for my leg workout. Remember, let us know what you'd like to see on Muscle Magazine. Why? Because we love to hear from you. Also, if you